everybody else except for the big two. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Like
when there's a lot of factors that go into it, but I think if things go the way that they should, like you look at the Lakers roster now currently, and you look at the rest of the league's rosters, and you're like, okay, Lakers match up very well.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you look at it, right? Like they have arguably a top three, maybe big three. Like what big three is better than LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and D'Lo? I think Milwaukee, right?
So you don't even think that. So even like Phoenix's big three, you wouldn't say that's a better overall big three than
no, because
just because of D'Lo, because obviously Devin Booker, we're not going to be crazy and like.
Well, let's break this down.
We're not gonna be crazy and but make a scenario and say like Devin Booker or the D'Lo's better than Devin Booker. Like, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, well, but here's the thing. Like, okay, so let's start with Milwaukee, right?
Okay.
Okay, so Giannis is their best player.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Giannis and LeBron. Let's say Giannis at this point in LeBron's career, let's say Giannis is, let's say he's a +2 over LeBron, right?
That's fair.
Okay. So then you have Chris Middleton and you have Anthony Davis. So if Anthony Davis is playing like we know he can play,
yeah.
What is Anthony Davis over Chris Middleton? A +5?
Well, yeah, I was like that. I mean, that's not even a comparison. I'm not even gonna make a
+10. Like where
it's
do you
Chris
go
Middleton we're talking about. We're not. Yeah.
I mean, Chris Middleton's great. Don't get me wrong.
No, he is. He's not a
Anthony
scrub.
Davis. Great.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's just
okay.
Yeah.
So let's say AD is a +5, right?
Yeah.
Compared to Chris Middleton. So now Lakers are +3. Now you have D'Lo and Drew Holiday. I think let's say Drew Holiday is a +1 over D'Lo. They both can get you the same type of scoring, but Drew Holiday is a much better defender. He is like one of the best defenders in the league. So let's add that. So let's say he's a +1. So the Lakers are still a +2. Let's give 2 points to Drew Holiday. Lakers are still a +1.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go to the Suns, right? Kevin Durant and LeBron James is a wash, in my opinion, at least.
You said Kevin Durant and LeBron?
Yeah, they're a wash.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make an argument either way for one being better than the other. Yeah. Okay, so they're a wash, right? There isn't, I mean, Chris Paul and Devin Booker combined is probably not better than an elite Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
So, okay, so let's say Devin Booker and
well, you said Devin Booker and who combined?
I'm saying Devin Booker and Chris Paul combined are probably not as good as Anthony Davis, like elite MVP level Anthony Davis.
I mean,
neither of them have any
combined
on the defense. Yes, neither.
Okay,
Anthony
yes.
Davis can score as many points. Anthony Davis can score as many points as both of them collectively. And
you're talking about them
on top of that,
like their tier level.
And defense, I'm talking about Anthony Davis playing like bubble. Anthony Davis is better than both Chris Paul and Devin Booker. I mean, from a player standpoint, you're talking about like two productive players. But I'm saying from a talent standpoint, like if you're a team, would you rather have Anthony Davis or Devin Booker and Chris Paul? You'd rather have Anthony Davis. Okay, so but here, let's go. Like I said, let's go player to player.
I don't know, chat. What do you think? I don't know about
Davis,
that one.
I mean, everyone's already telling you CP3 is washed. So
now at this point, if
we're talking prime CP3, then no, I'm talking about right this very second.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I would probably take Vanderbilt over Chris Paul right now.
Fair enough, but I'm talking
Chris
about
Paul can't stay healthy. He has a history of disappearing. He has a history of disappearing in the playoffs.
I'm talking about almost. Well, I don't want to say almost won a championship, but 2 years ago in the finals, Chris Paul. You know what I mean? Not necessarily now.
I'm talking about Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, the level that he can play on both the defensive end and the offensive end is more impactful than Chris Paul and Devin Booker.
Defensive, yes. Offense is debatable. We could,
So even then, it's still a plus. But like I said, let's not.
No.
Let's go player by player.
Okay,
Let's,
individually.
We're getting sidetracked.
Okay,
we're going in a completely different direction. Let's stay on track. Okay, so let's say, right, LeBron and KD are a wash, right?
Okay, all right.
Now you have Anthony Davis and Devin Booker. Anthony Davis is better than Devin Booker.
Yes, absolutely. There's no question. Yeah.
So let's say he's what? Let's say he's a +3.
Yeah.
Okay. So now Lakers are +3, and then who's their third? Ayton. Okay, or CP3. If it's CP3, D'Angelo Russell right now is better than CP3. I mean, maybe not from like a veteran or
not experience standpoint, but in terms of
wise, being able to take over like the mid range, all of that stuff,
impacting the offense
defensively. He's a better player. So that's what. Let's say another +3. Okay, so now Lakers are +6 against the Suns, and then DeAndre Ayton. We have Jared Vanderbilt, Malik Beasley. Right, we have 15 other guys that can match up.
I'm not even worried.
DeAndre.
Yeah,
I mean, again, I like that. I like that matchup. Okay, what's another bit? Let's say the Warriors, LeBron and Steph Curry. Let's say they're a wash.
Oh, right now I would take our team over the Warriors. Absolutely, yeah. And that's something I would have said before the trades. I wouldn't have said like, you know what I mean, like. Just in all like reality, like I don't know that we could have beat them in a 7-game series before these trades. I doubt it.
I mean, now we can't. I mean,
we can't
have anyone that could guard Anthony Davis if he's playing elite. They don't have anyone that can slow down or stop LeBron James. And LeBron James
I think we could
beat the Warriors.
I think we could be. I think we could go 4-1 against the Warriors right now. 4-1, 4-2, maybe.
I can see us beating them in like 6 with the team that we have. But like in general, I mean, again, let's look at Boston. Right? Okay. I don't think anybody on Boston is as good as LeBron James even now.
Agreed.
I love Tatum. Tatum's fantastic,
close.
But he's not LeBron James.
No, he's not. He's not in terms of everything that he can do. By all means, I'm not even going to make that comparison. But in terms of scoring, he's close. He's close.
Yeah. Let's say LeBron is a +3. I think that's being generous. But let's say he's a +3 to Tatum, right? Jaylen Brown isn't as good as Anthony Davis.
No,
so let's say Anthony
not.
Davis is a +3. Okay. And then their third would be what? Marcus Smart. Smart and D'Lo are probably a wash. Okay, like let's even
Smart has the defensive end.
Let's give the Celtics an edge because of defense, right? So let's say Marcus Smart is a better defender. Okay, let's say that. All right. So let's give them a +1. They're still a plus. We're still a +5 against the Celtics. Give me any team in the league. And let's take their 3 best players and our 3 best players. And the Lakers have the best. Lakers have the best big 3. Eric makes a good point. Boston has the rest. So that's where things get tough. but on a serious note, like, I mean, seriously, give me a 3 in the NBA right now that is better than the big 3 we have. The closest I think there is to a wash is the Milwaukee Bucks. And that's because Giannis is just that good. Yeah. Like, that guy is that good. Because he's the only player, hands down, that you can say is better than LeBron James right now. There is not another player in the NBA that you can say, without a doubt, is better than LeBron James right now. Kevin Durant, yes.
I was going to say, is KD in that conversation? You can make an argument for.
Yeah, we could. You can make an argument for. But if you're saying, who would I rather, like, who's better right now, LeBron James or Giannis? Most people, unless, you're just, most unbiased people, would probably say, I'll take Giannis right now, right? But
hear me out. I got one more for you. I already know you're not going to like it because we've had debates, but just hear me out. Just peak performance, not injured this season, last season. Let's do last season just because he's been injured a lot of this season. This season, I don't know what the heck is going on.
Steph Curry's not better than LeBron James.
No, I'm saying right now in the career. I'm not saying overall. I'm saying now.
I'm saying even right now, he's not better than LeBron James.
I don't.
He's not even close to LeBron James.
What?
No. LeBron James is bigger, stronger, faster, better defensively still. Better passer, better rebounder, and averaging more points. He has more points, assists, Rebounds, he's not.
He averaged more
Curry
points
isn't
than
even in
Steph
LeBron
last
James'
season.
league. Huh? Even
He
last season, yes. LeBron James led the league. If he played enough games to qualify, LeBron James led the league in scoring last year. And he still had more rebounds, more assists, and was a better defender. Look, Steph Curry can't even hold LeBron's jockstrap. Okay, Steph Curry is an incredible player. He's the greatest shooter to ever play the game. Steph Curry is so beyond valuable to the Warriors. I mean, it is a completely different team when you're talking the Warriors and Steph Curry. Absolutely. But matchup-wise, LeBron James would eat Steph Curry alive 10 out of 10 times.
Wait, what are we talking about? Like in a one-on-one, or what are we talking about? Like
I'm talking about even in a team. Like if you took
look, we're talking about Steph Curry, little bitty Steph versus, you know what I mean? We're not necessarily, of course LeBron is a bigger body. He can drive to the net like a football player. Like, and you know what I mean? Obviously. But I think if you put them on the same size, I think the edge goes to Steph. If like the two players were the same size, I think Steph would be the better player. And that's me being not biased.
But here's the thing.
Regardless of the fact that like Steph is my favorite player.
But that's a terrible argument in and of itself, because if LeBron had Steph's shooting, LeBron would be far and away the greatest player in NBA history and averaging 170 points per game. Like you can't make that. They are the players that they are.
Yeah.
If you put LeBron James on the Warriors right now, they probably win the next 3 championships. Like literally.
And
like
Zach,
Steph isn't going to win the next 3 championships. Like,
Zach, I tried here. I tried.
It's just not happening. But my point is outside of the Milwaukee Bucks big 3, there's not another big 3 that I look at and go, man, there is no way. Like they match up perfectly. Yeah. Like I said, Giannis is the only player in the league that you look at and go, he at this point of their careers, Giannis is definitively better than LeBron James. That's fine. That's nothing against LeBron. I mean, the fact that he's 38, year 20, and he's arguably the second best player in the league still is a testament to him. But my point is Giannis, I don't think there's a team in the league that would take LeBron James over Giannis. So, like I said, let's give them a point. Give them 2 points for Giannis. I don't even think it's that big of a difference, that big of a gap. But again, let's say it's 2. Let's say 2 points for Giannis. Anthony Davis is easily, in my opinion, at least a +5 on Chris Middleton. Okay, so that puts the Lakers +3. And then then Drew Holiday is, I think, comparison-wise, I think they're very similar. But I think, and the impact that they have, I think is very similar. But Drew Holiday is lighting away. I mean, he's one of the best defensive players in the league.
Well, yeah.
So, like I said, let's give him a +3, right? Okay. So and I think that's generous. I think you can make +1, +2, but whatever. So theoretically speaking, based on that math, that would make Milwaukee and the Lakers big 3 a wash. That's what that would do. That would basically wash them. So then it comes down to the role players. In my opinion, I think the Lakers have a better depth chart right now than the Milwaukee Bucks have.
Yeah.
I really do. I think currently, as it stands, I think the Lakers have a better depth chart.
Yeah.
I think if you match up the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th best guy. I think if you match up those guys to the Warriors or to the Bucks, I think they have the better, in my opinion. But in general, so to get back, because we went on all kinds of little detours and tangents. But to get back, the point was to your original question is, can the Lakers make it out the West and win the championship? Right? Basically what it boils down to. That's what many people want to know. Can they? Yes. Will they? My opinion, probably not. I think we have a real chance. I absolutely do. And look, I still stand by. If we make it to the Western Conference Finals, I believe the Lakers win the championship. Because I think LeBron James is going to say, I need to win 8 games. That's it. If he makes it to the Western Conference Finals, I really believe he's going to look and go, all right, I may never get here again. I
Fact.
have a roster that I can win with. I need 8 games. 8. Let's go. And I think LeBron James turns back that clock and says, all right, let's do this. And that's what I think.
Yeah.
So
do you think right now, you think LeBron thinks that he has a winning team? And I want to know that. Do you think LeBron thinks he has a winning team? Well, him and AD, really, honestly. But do you think LeBron thinks he can win with the team that he has currently constructed right now?
Yes. I mean, he won with the bubble team, and this team's better than the bubble team.
Yeah.
There's things that go. I mean, there's factors that go into it. Like
I think this team is actually almost leaps and bounds. I don't want to.
This team is much better.
That's what I'm saying. Overall, well, at least on paper, I think it's yeah. We have more height, we have more depth, we have more scoring, we have more defense,
Absolutely.
we have like everything, every box you want to check, whatever. I think it's it's not even close.
The only sort of difference that I see is one, chemistry, right? That bubble team had like insane chemistry, chemistry. So that's a big factor, chemistry.